Hey, Railbirds coming here. All right. We have the long-awaited third place match for the Gold Division singles coming at you from the 24th Western BCA 8-Ball Championships. We're coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. Thank you, Chinook Winds, for everything you do for the Western BCA. It is greatly appreciated. Our stream sponsor, cheapcues.com. Use coupon code RAILBIRDS. Get 10% off on most cues, cases, and accessories. Does not apply to predator or poison products. We also have a number of other stream sponsors. They help make this stream possible, so you can show your appreciation by giving them your business whenever possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be a late one tonight, so hope you are all well caffeinated. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live or when we put up new videos. And be sure to share. I'm sure your friends would like to watch some pool with you too. We are playing CSI Rules 8-Ball. It is alternate break, rack your own. The template rack is optional. Use them if you got them. It is always open after the break, regardless of what was pocketed on the break. Speaking of the break, the 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. And it is a call ball and pocket game. Slap does not count. I'm your host, Kevin Ross, being joined with guest commentator Summerfield Habner. All right, our contestants entering the battle arena. Benjie Grow at the table now, racking them up, versus Bob Cummings. The loser of this match gets third place and $1,025. The winner moves into the finals for a chance at $2,100, or at least $1,470 if they get second. And that finals will be tonight, immediately following this third place match. So,
wow,
it's going to be a late one, especially if it goes to 2 sets in the finals.
Man, so. And Bob has played at 6 o'clock, 7:30. This was supposed to be 9 o'clock. Here we are coming in at midnight. That's a long day.
Long day of pool.
Yep.
No end in sight. So all you pool-aholics out there, you are getting your money's worth.
That's right. This has been an exciting day of finals. You said you got 8 today, right?
Yes, I believe 8, although we lost one because they decided they wanted to go. They decided amongst themselves to go play on another table other than the TV table without telling anyone.
I thought you were going to say they split it.
No such luck.
Not on this one, huh?
Nope. That was the Silver 2 finals. They decided, hey, let's just go play on a different table. We don't have to go play on that TV table, and decided not to tell anyone.
Man, if I were Benjie, I'd be like, all right, let's get this thing on the road. He's been waiting for a while.
Benjie has been waiting.
Yep, patient man.
And I have a feeling if he ends up winning this game, or this set, I mean, it'll probably go pretty fast because he's a pretty fast player.
Is he? Cool. I know Bob from our area, and he's a pretty methodical player. He's also a very strong 8-ball player, so no surprise to see him here in the semifinals. I think we got a good match. Pretty close Fargo-wise, only 10 points separating them.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Starting at a 54-46. That's wild for only 10 points. I guess it all changes after that first game.
Oh, it will change.
Well, Kevin, you definitely were taking advantage of me playing 10-ball. You hit the ball good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Not bad for someone who hasn't even hit a ball in a couple weeks and using a borrowed cue stick.
Uh-huh. It hits great, though, doesn't it?
That's probably the best hitting break cue I've used.
I haven't been beat that bad with a break cue in quite a while, but it's good for me.
All right, here we go. Benjie with the break.
All right. We're going to go with fast Benjie. He's a quick player.
Breaking Benjie. He got his body into that break.
Yes,
oh,
he
look
did.
at all
oh,
this.
Man.
You would swear this was a second ball break. No, that was a head ball break, and all the balls went to the side.
I think he's still warming up. He's just pushed all those balls to one side. Man, that is a brutal break to start with.
I don't think this table's entirely level. Are we playing on a boat? What happened here?
If I were a betting man, I would say nobody's getting out on this rack.
He might decide to just rearrange everything on the first shot. You never know.
15 all up there, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that is not fun. It looks like he's got a big enough piece of that 5 ball to make it. He can back cut that 12 and go straight into that pack. Yeah, I don't really want to be stripes here, but I don't think I want to be solids.
So what? You're the 8 ball?
Yeah, I'll be the 8 ball. You guys just work this out and let me know when it's time to shoot the 8. Yeah, I mean, you can. I think that 3 ball might have enough room, but it's tight. You want to back cut that 5. Is he going to combo the 3-5 off the 1? I think he is. Or he's going to just play the 10 and back cut the 1.
And he's just taking the 3 or attempting the 3.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tight window.
And
he also could have not wanted to make that
still
ball.
tight. That 1 does not go. It looks like that 1's aimed right at the point. That 3's
the 1 doesn't go?
Doesn't look like it.
Not sure what he's asking. I think he's asking.
Oh, he's asking the ref to remove the magic rack because there's 3 balls in there, so it's hard to do on your own without moving the balls. So, gonna have the ref perform a rackectomy.
A rackiotomy. Whoops! There we go. Get that sucker out of there. There we go.
Oops.
Oh. Wow. Situation like this, just pick up the 8 ball.
Yeah. It's okay, referee. Our viewership is down right now.
Yeah.
It's not. We don't have the viewers we had earlier in the day, so don't worry. Only 100 people saw you do that. And
they got about the most thankless job in the world, man. I really appreciate the referees out here. That being said, I did pull out my slow motion camera when they were making a call on my match, and I was like, Daniel, go ahead and videotape this for me, just so.
Did the slow motion agree with their call?
They did, yeah. They made a great call.
Okay,
I missed the ball entirely, but good hit.
You needed the slow motion to find if it was that a good hit or not.
Somebody was like, just erase that right now. Of course I didn't. All right, we're off and running. It's chosen solids here. 3 balls going down, right?
Brad Goen, he was in the Platinum finals. Who did Brad Goen play in the finals? I'm trying to remember already. I forgot already. That was just a while ago.
I don't remember. Gosh, I can remember his face. Brad and Scott.
Oh, was it Scott Nelson?
Scott Nelson. That's the one.
Yeah, Brad Goen versus Scott Nelson.
Man, that was a good match.
That was. And so yeah, that's already happened, and I'm not going to tell you who won. You're going to have to go back and watch yourself. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Man, I think he's bummed out about that. He wanted to pop off that ball and leave himself for the 4. He does have an easy out here. He's just going to come between that 13-12. Yep, leave himself a good angle to come back for the 4 ball. I think he might just roll forward and take that 8 in the side. That's what I would probably do. He's gotten on the back side of it. Maybe he's going to come 2 rails and take it in there. You just don't want to clip that 11 ball and complicate things.
He'll navigate his way around. He'll navigate his way around this. He'll come right up between them, 8 in the same pocket.
So great shot. You are right about Benjie's quick.
Benjie making quick work of this. All right, come on. Pot the black in the corner.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Oh, don't hit off there. All right.
Benjie, game number 1.
Benjie growing by the moment, up to 1.
His score is growing.
Let's see if Bob can Cummings back. That's terrible. Sorry.
So I was
At least
trying.
hold
I was
us
trying
there.
not to spoil who won the platinum finals, but of course the chat room they can't keep a secret.
Man, did it for you, huh?
Oh, did Tammy win a game over there?
I didn't know I was watching that one. It looks like it. It was 2-2. Maybe I should go check who won.
Okay, go check.
Why don't I?
All right, Bob Cummings with the break. All right, so Richard got that game. All right, so Richard's up 3-2 in the bronze 2 finals.
Bob also using the magic rack. It looked, oh man, a great spread. Did he make a ball? 6, 9, 12, 15 up, nothing down. Man, Benjie with an early opportunity here to break serve. The break is such a huge part of these quick races. This one's only to 5. Benjie's in a really good situation to get out on this rack, although not a great opening shot.
Great spread, not a great opening shot. You know, maybe a combination to that 14 in the corner if you want stripes. And stripes are pretty open, so I wouldn't mind taking stripes here.
Probably just combo that one over there. Man, it's crazy. I consider jumping this ball. I would rather jump that than I would.
You'd rather jump in and just play one of these combination balls on it?
I don't think the 2 or 3 go straight in. I think he's got to cut the one ball. And I just don't want to take any risks. I also want to hit it hard enough. I mean, I don't want to leave the one ball in that pocket. I guess you don't have anything down there. That's probably the smarter shot.
If you, get out of there, cue ball. If you jump it, then the cue ball's going to be right where that 14 was, and then what do you got to shoot at? Well,
Really hasn't done himself any favors.
What does he have to shoot at now? Back cut on the 9, I guess?
That's about it. Yeah, back cut on the 9 or a jump on the 11. I think he's going to cut that 9 ball, but even then you're kind of going into no man's land. I guess you can come 3 around.
All right, so he took a swing at that 9, so it's going to bring Bob to the table. And he does have a look at this 7 in the side or the 6 in the corner. Seven in the side looks pretty good if he can roll forward past that 11. Then he has his choice of either the 3 in the corner, the 4 in the side, or maybe even the 2, but he probably won't have a good angle on the 2.
All right, so you think just playing the 5 straight up table here?
Yeah, from the 5, probably to the 6 or even to the 3. Depends,
Carry forward for the 6.
I'd rather get to the middle of the table if possible.
Take the 4?
Yeah, because that 4 is out there. You want to get at that 4.
Overroll it a little bit.
From here, he's good. Shoot the 4 back to end rail, back up for the 6 next.
3 ball passes the 2. Oh, yeah.
3 passes the 2. So, yeah, 4 up, table down, 6, and then 3, 2, 8.
4-6-3-2-8. Yep. 8-6-7-4-6. Yeah.
Oh, he's shooting the 4 up in the corner.
And just drawn back behind the 6. Oh,
I'd be so afraid of getting behind one of these stripes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he hit
Bumping
the
balls,
he hit the 6 to slow down his cue ball.
He's kind of doing the same thing now, though. I mean, he's either going to push up table and leave himself a longer shot, or he's going to thin that 6 ball and either go into traffic or have to hit a bunch inside.
Well, if he didn't like cutting that 4, he's definitely not going to like cutting the 6.
Yeah.
Because that 4 was a much easier cut than this 6 is. And it's not a hard shot to the cut. It's just the thinness that you have to hit it. The cue ball is going to be traveling.
It's going to be going
pretty speedy. So.
And you can kill that speed with inside, and you can kind of come back online. But I mean, you definitely run a risk of being stuck behind the 8-11 there. I think he's probably just going to hit it up in the corner and follow it.
I mean, I think that's why he shot the 4 the way he did instead of shooting the 4 on the side, just because of the speed of the table. Didn't want the cue ball to go up and down and get away from him.
He's lining up high on this ball. Looks good, using the rail, get off a little bit. That's a nice shot. Tricky thing is that now you're straight on this 3 ball, and you don't want to be on the rail. You want to be able to pop back for that 2 ball. I think you might have to jack up a little bit on the shot. Not a lot, just enough to kill the forward momentum.
Yeah, just elevate just a little and give it a little bit of a pop stroke.
He's not.
He's rolling it. Well, maybe the roll is okay. Maybe I'm not seeing the angle right. No.
Oh, man. He is right on top of that ball, and not in a good way. They're not frozen. Boy, oh boy, he's in a tough spot. He can jack up and try to back cut this ball, but I don't think
does that ball cut? Is that cuttable?
I don't think so. I think he's too close. Do you try and thin off this ball with a bunch of inside and get behind the 2? He's kind of on the wrong side of it to do that. I guess he could thin off the 2 to the other side and try and come back behind. He's going to try and make it.
Is he trying to make it, or is he playing safe?
The way he's lined up, he's trying to make that ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Good effort. And, hey, he's put this 13 in a bad spot.
Yep.
But I think Benjie's going to go after it right away from this 11.
He's got that 11 ball to go right behind it. Probably playing the 13 in the side, or
Actually, it goes in all 3 of those pockets on the other side of the table. So just get under it, and whichever one.
He also might just hit the 2. Oh man,
wow.
No way! How does that ball stay up?
Wow.
He was spinning right into it.
Yeah, he was trying to move things around. Yeah, all you need to do is just roll the 11.
He's not worried about it at all. He's just taking this combo or playing safe. Well, that's a smart shot. Again, that's that secondary. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
I guess he did leave a back cut on that 2 ball, though, if he missed.
Benjie doesn't strike me as a safety kind of guy.
No, he doesn't. All right, from here, it looks like he's jacking up, so he's drawn.
Of course, I say that, and he's playing safe.
How funny is that? He heard you. He's like, oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Bob's got a long, tricky masse here, or a kick. I guess you're just kicking this 1 rail and hoping to make it. If you kick it soft, though, you don't even have a pocket for the 8 ball.
I don't play safe, huh? Hold my hot toddy.
Benjie growing a defensive game. I'd like to say
you're going to
be
making those puns all night long, aren't you? Or at least all set
can't help
long.
it. His name's Summerfield, dude. Going to be name punning a lot.
The jokes just write themselves.
He's swerving this ball. Gosh, I love watching these. Get it. Oh, no, he's just trying to come behind it. It's kind of as good as you can hope for here. I mean, he does have an escape with the 12 ball, but he's coming the wrong direction. I like to try and work my way around the table and back past the 2-8. But you got to hit this ball firm to do that. I think he's trying to play with inside, but he's just fighting it too much.
He got all his body into that one.
Yes, he did.
Is he going to get the window?
I think he got that window.
Oh, man.
He's straight on that
so
10 ball.
But that's fine. Stop shot, then the 13,
that's awesome.
then the 15.
A little miraculous, but totally awesome. Good shot. I think
Yeah,
safest thing is coming
I go
over
the
and back.
13. I go the 13 because the 13 lets you just
Yeah,
hold the
yeah.
cue ball right there.
He's comfortable shooting over and back. Man, he
got
does
the
play quick.
He's got the speed down.
Perfect angle to pop out here. I think a lot of people drift, but I think he's going to draw back and just take that 8 right in the side. Nope, right there in the corner. You can't be much straighter than that. That's a great shot by Benjie.
I think he's got the speed down to this table.
Benjie, that's a good shot. Nice out. All right. And he's up 2-0 and breaking. That's a rough turn for Bob. I don't remember what happened, but man, it looked good. It looked like he was out there. Almost forgot.
I don't think that's where you're supposed to rack those.
Yeah, that looks a little off.
What is he's getting the
He
magic
forgot the
rack.
magic
He's
rack,
getting
yeah.
the magic rack.
That's smart after that first break.
That's
that
funny.
first break was rough.
So what you do is you put the magic rack down, then you grab that triangle and just move all the balls back onto the magic rack.
Mm-hmm. I like that
Just
move a lot.
slide all 15 at once with the triangle.
Set those right on there. My buddy Sheldon LeBeau showed me that move. He's pretty good at it.
Oh, I thought he
rolls them right up there.
I thought he was going to move all 15 at once with the plastic triangle.
Not today. He's a slow racker, but a fast shooter. Takes his time.
Apparently, Blaine's Basement Billiards has already tried that. He says that doesn't work. The rack folds up. Guess he's tried that
You can do it.
before.
You just have to lift the rack up above the magic rack.
Yeah.
Make sure only the balls are making contact and let it just roll
and
over.
not the rack itself.
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
Checking that rack out. That first rack didn't look right when he broke it. And that was just brutal. He made short work of it, though.
All right, here we go.
Man, Benjie had an 80-20 here. I mean, this is really one dry break and a run rack from being an even game, and 80-20 that's a lot. I wouldn't take 4-1 at all. But Benjie is hitting the ball really good, playing really confident. Oh, man, nothing falling and some more clusters. Stripes are looking open, though.
Yeah,
Everything's got a pocket.
I'm liking stripes.
Not your favorite opening shot here, but you can back cut this 9-ball. Might have a window to the, no, not to the 15. Shoot, I mean, yeah, you really don't like this opening shot. I guess you got the 14 to the 13.
Maybe.
And that's probably what's going to end up happening. I mean, solids are pretty open also, and the cluster that you're in the middle of, you can deal with right now.
So he's taking solids whether you want them or not.
Yeah. Boy, I guess, it's not an issue. He's just going to work around. He's going to play this 2-ball and get back on the 1-6. And hopefully he can get to that rail. Maybe he's just going to try and slide across, but I don't like that. No, he's going to try and hit right between that 10-15. Just don't bump him.
That worked
or
out
bump
pretty
him
darn.
like that.
That worked out pretty darn nice. Nice shot there, Bob.
Looks like you want to play the 6-1, but I almost like playing the 1 first, just so you're carrying down for the 6-ball to get back for the 3-5.
See, I don't
if you play that
think
6,
that I don't think I'm just planning ahead in the rack. I don't think the 8 passes the 9. So I'm just trying to figure out which order I want to go. And you still got to deal with that 4-ball.
I think if you can get down to the 4-ball off either the 3-5 and then use the 3-5 to carry down to shoot the 8 in the corner by that 1-ball in the lower right-hand corner.
All right, he's going after that 4
for the
right
4
now.
Yep. I think that's a really smart shot. I think you could have played the 1-ball right there and taken that same 6-ball shot and just not had to worry about it. Maybe he's thinking about the 1 as his key ball.
Well, you could reach the 1 ball pretty easily if you're left-handed, but he's right-handed, and that would have been kind of hard to reach, I think.
That makes sense.
But here, you can cut the 4 in the side, come 3 rails to the middle of the table. That gets you on the 1. Shoot the 1, come back up to the middle of the table, then you got the 3 and the 5 in the corner, and then the 8 in the bottom right corner where the 1 is.
He doesn't like that cut. I can't say I blame him. So he's taking this long, straighter shot. Just going to draw off the 3 ball, looks like.
I'm going to try to get under this 4 ball to play the 4 in the upper right. Oh, I thought he was going after the 5 first. Well,
I don't know.
What is his plan for this 4?
I mean, you can thin that 5 and try and get back for the 4. I think he was trying to draw further off that ball. I mean, at this point, you can draw off the 1, but you're probably touching the 15 doing so. Can try and run around, and that's kind of what it looks like he's doing, is running around for the 5 ball.
He's going after the 4 from here, so that's a good shot.
There we go. Hold up, Sugar.
There we go. Nice shot. And he's got that 5 right there for the 8. So
that's a great recovery.
All right. So he picked his way through this rack pretty nice. All the problems are solved. Now you just got to stay in line.
Just wants to make sure that he's straight or on the right side of this 5 ball going in.
Yeah, make sure you're on the right side of the straight in line on the 5. And he definitely is.
Yes, he is. And he's going to follow through, probably contact this 12 ball. You do want to make sure you don't leave yourself jacked up over the 12. It looks like he's going to hit this ball firm and just stay behind it. Oh, just not. Yeah. Nice and easy. You don't want to hit the.
Oh, no.
Around it. Oh, my gosh.
I hope that 8 passes the 11, but I don't think it does.
I don't think it does in the corner, but no, maybe it does.
Maybe it does. That is really close.
I kind of like taking it in the side. I kind of like just jacking up and firing that ball.
But it's almost straight into the corner, though. It's a lot straighter to the corner than the side.
I guess I just don't, yeah.
He's calling it the side. Maybe it doesn't pass the 11.
That's hard to tell because, man, yeah, on the monitor it looks like it passes for sure, but I really can't tell. Just make sure you stay out of that side. Got to draw this ball a little bit. Oh, get in the hole. Gosh darn it.
And after working his way through that rack.
Really well. He had a really nice out going.
It just came down to just hitting that 5 too hard, and it all fell apart from just that one shot.
Yep.
And this is wide open for Benjie.
Yep. Again, he's still got to run him, though. I think he's going to start with this 9 ball. Not a stranger to a thin cut. 9, 15, roll down for the 10.
So MBK in the chat room wants to know where to find the Platinum Finals match. It's on the day 5 recording, which is what you're watching right now. Unfortunately, on YouTube, you can't rewind more than about 2 hours, and that happened more than 2 hours ago. So you're actually going to have to wait until tomorrow when you can watch all of day 2, and then you can fast forward to the right spot. So because it happened more than 2 hours ago, you're actually going to have to wait until tomorrow to see it.
All the more reason to tune in live here at Railbirds TV. Man, yeah, I'm tempted to take that combo too, but that stuff happens. All of a sudden,
yeah, playing combos on
this ball past the side of the pocket, which is brutal, and now you got to get back for this 14 ball that's hung on the rail. Didn't make it easy, but he definitely shooting good.
He really gets his body into these shots, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He's just going to drift.
Playing combinations on balls that are hanging in pockets. Those, the combining ball is the one that is so hard to control where it goes.
He's
and you want to
drawn out of this one. I would so just drift that ball. Wow, we've got a some serious celebration happening over here. Come on, ball, run. Oh, my gosh. And in Benjie's backswing, a massive celebration ensues, and now he's left himself a thin back cut on this ball. His favorite to make this ball.
Overcut it.
Oh my
Overcut it.
gosh. If I'm Benjie, I'm not thrilled about that outburst. But congratulations over there to Tammy Hornshaw. That's a big win. Congratulations. It's the bronze 2.
Congratulations indeed. Well done.
Well, Bob mounting his comeback. He's there at 1-2, and he's breaking. So he's back on track. I mean, if he holds serve here, he's right in this match. It's a very fortunate turn of events. I thought for sure Benjie was out.
Yeah, what I was saying before was, when you have a ball hanging in the pocket, those combinations on a ball that's hanging in the pocket, you generally want to avoid those like the plague if you can help it at all. Yeah, if you can play the ball that's hanging in the pocket, play that ball first, and then play the other ball that was going to be combined into it. That's usually the way to go. Whenever possible.
I think you're right about that. Yeah, I mean, you think you have an idea how you're going to judge them, and then you just barely hit that offline. I mean, we, at this level, have issues pocketing balls from time to time anyway, and yeah, you got to hit just a very specific part of the ball to be able to control where that object ball goes. Tricky stuff. Somebody's a fan of our commentary, huh?
I think so.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, or I would give them credit.
Our buddies from Russia, they think we are very interesting.
Is that how that translates? Not directly?
Yes, that's how I'm translating it, that we are very interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go, Bob. He had a great spread on his first break.
Yeah,
like
he
he's hitting
did.
That second ball.
Let's see if he can keep that up.
Second ball break. This is going to be clustery. Yep. Man, a dry break, huh?
Clustery. I like that word.
Chance of clustery, partly clustery.
Yeah. Some clustery wins.
They do tend to make up words. 3, 6, 9, 12. They're all up there. All right. Benjie coming to the table. That's a heartbreaking dry break right there. But Benjie's got his work cut out for him. Excuse me. I think he's going to start as he's shooting that 3 ball. It looks tight on the monitor, but he's got the...
he's shooting at the 3. He's taking solids. Yeah, that 1 and 7 make the solids kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks... I mean, he's just going right for that 1 ball. And you got to make sure you don't clip this 12 and get stuck behind there.
Yeah, Benjie's fearless.
I think he's trying to go into the 8 off there.
Oh, that's a nice shot there, Benjie.
Totally. So go to the 7 ball here. He's probably going to draw out and around to that 8 ball, or maybe just punch forward a little bit.
Just right out to the middle of the table, right between them there. There you go.
Leaked forward a little too far. I don't think that's where he
too
wants
far
to be.
or not far enough. One of the two.
Doesn't mind one bit. It looks like he's just going to take that 2 up in the corner off the side rail.
Yeah, that 2's a little bit of a problem, so we'll get rid of that now. Come back out to these other 3 balls. Try to get a little better lay on them, and that's no bueno.
I know your pain, Benjie. Man, rattling that ball is brutal. These diamond tables, that's what they're famous for. They're famous for banking straight and rattling balls. If you hit them in the back of the pocket, they fall in. But if you clip that side rail, that's going to happen. Keeps you honest. Nice straight 9 ball here to get your run going. I think he's probably going to come back. I like coming back for the 10 ball on this next one. Looks like he might be playing this combination.
Play that that hanging ball in the side, come down for this 15 down on the bottom, then work your way back up.
Yeah, I like doing something with the 12 ball. I guess he's got those 2 other balls to get on the other side. So yeah, he's coming down for the 15, like you're saying. Pop up and around the 11. Do you play through the center gap or do you go around the far side?
Here, man, it looks like go to the rail, to the left of that 11.
Yeah,
Um,
I like that.
go to that 10 ball, from the 15, go to the 10. Then you can go to that 12 next, and then from the 12 back to the 14.
Yeah. I
Well,
have a hard time not
man,
seeing that
cue
14 as a
that
trouble
cue,
ball.
that 14 is a little bit of a trouble ball, and man, that cue ball ended up just frozen to the rail. That's kind of unfortunate.
You can get behind it and bump that 14 out right now.
Well, got hit a little harder than that, though.
Yes, you do. Gosh, you got to get out for that 12. Yep. Not happy about that. Now you're looking at back cutting that 11 ball.
Yeah,
I don't think the 14 passes the 12.
He wasn't trying to hit the 14 at all. He was trying to leave it there. He was trying to play position on the 12 and then 12 to the 14. So
cut the 11 either direction here. But man, you just don't want to get stuck back there. You don't want to be running directly into these balls.
Yeah, the 11s is.
You don't have a choice though. You're shooting the 11. I mean, I guess you can shoot the 14 into the 2 ball and go play safe. Got a pretty funky line there, and if you're behind that 8 ball, it's a decent safe. Yeah, I think he's probably going to cut towards the solids here on the right side.
Yep, playing that safety on that combo on the 2, that's not bad if you can leave that cue ball up table where you leave him long on those solids.
It's just easy to try and hit this soft enough to play the safe and not hard enough to hit the 2. And if you have that 2 ball hanging there, he's out.
When are the Railbirds coming to Pennsylvania? We don't have any immediate plans. We keep trying to go to the Super Billiards Expo, but they won't let us.
He's playing the back cut. Just push through there, buddy. Maybe he can just get under that 4 ball. And if he can, clip that. Yeah.
Oh, get off that 8. All right. Well, he's still alive. He's got a chance. But man,
I like Bob to make the spot shot. I mean,
but
you gotta play this nice.
You got to slow roll this though. You can't come past the 14. You got to stay up table. You got to really slow roll this, and that makes this extra tough.
Nice and easy. Just overcut this ball a little bit because you know it's gonna push a little bit, a little bit less.
If you could fire this in at a normal stroke, it's a lot easier. But when you got to slow roll it,
and that's what happens so often when you take that ball.
So much tougher to slow roll it.
Oh. Heartbreaker.
You got to trust that the table's going to run straight, that the balls aren't going to cling together a little bit.
Man, this is an emotional roller coaster watching people play pool and commentating because I see all the mistakes that I make, and I'm just like, it's just brutal. It's like watching that train wreck when you're doing it yourself, and you're like, no, don't let it happen.
Well, plus you're getting emotionally invested in the person at the table shooting.
Yeah.
And then when they make a mistake, then you're emotionally invested in the other person who's shooting, and it's just it's a roller coaster.
And Benjie just slipped to the wrong side of this ball. You found the only spot on the table you can't make a ball from there.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe that 4 ball back cuts past the 8, but certainly don't want to be. It looks like it's good.
He's shooting it.
He does have a decent safe. I mean, I think I would probably play off the 4, off the side rail, off the foot, and back behind the 5-6. Unless it cuts. I mean, if it cuts, but even then you're slipping down. You got to stroke this ball.
This is Benjie we're talking about. He's firing at this.
That ball. You're absolutely right. Who am I kidding? He's got that all. I need to stop talking. All right, well, Bob in a good position here to get it back to 2-2.
Unfortunately for Benjie, he removed Bob's problem ball. That 8 ball is out in the open now.
Oh,
that's
no
not going.
Way. Gosh darn it.
And
the struggle.
I don't know if that 6 goes past the 4.
I think it does.
If it goes, it's got like half a pocket. That is super tight past that 4.
So, I mean, we've watched the platinum or sorry, we've watched the Elite, we've watched the Platinum, and now we're watching the Gold. And you see, I mean, both of these players play really good pool. And you see
Yes.
those little mental errors that grow into larger ones.
What a shot.
What a combo. That was awesome.
Nice shot there, Benjie.
Both of these guys have good control. They're great shot makers. And I think that that's one of the dramatic differences to get to that next level is just being able to not continue those mistakes rolling.
He made a nice shot, but he's got to come with another shot.
Yes, he does. It's got to come, backside on the 6, around 3 rails for the 5 in the corner?
This is, he's not out of the woods. He's got work to do.
Oh, gosh darn it. Oh.
All right, Bob's going to get another chance at this, and this is a easier shot than easier couple of shots than he had last time at the table.
No kidding. Yep, so looks like he's going the other way. He's probably going to go rail first here. Just pop up and around. Yeah, I don't blame him for that one bit. I mean, you're a little rattled after those last few shots. I think he's actually going to come out and around for the 8 in the side as opposed to try and hit this. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to hit it nice and easy. Yep, nice and easy. Leave yourself a long shot, but it's a long, easy cut.
Yeah, he's not taking any chances of sending that cue ball at that side pocket and scratching.
Really taking his time with that 8 ball. That's an awesome shot. Good out, Bob. All right, we're back to 2-2.
Tied up 2 apiece.
And that's what we should do. We're back to that 53-47.
It's about what it was when we started, right?
Yep. Yeah, boy, sometimes even if you lose the game, you're just so glad that game's over. You both struggled a little bit. You know, neither one of you actually play that way. You just hit a bad moment, and it's nice to just be done with it and move forward. I'm sure Benjie's glad to be back breaking. All right, it looks like we've got racks set up on all 3 tables here, protecting the team.
I think they're. It looks like they're like getting ready to do a trick shot or something. When I saw that,
I've never seen this Florian Kohler video, but I'm curious too. He's so awesome, man. I love that guy. Said when they're filming, they've got to change the felt every day. He burns holes in the felt.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It's so awesome. All right, let's see if Benjie can get a nice solid break here. His head ball breaking. Hasn't had a lot of luck with it. Gosh darn it. You know, I love those magic racks, but for 8 ball, once they start to slip a little bit, it's like, man, I'd rather just be racking with a normal rack. You and I were playing a little bit earlier on, and you're like, man, I don't know how anybody's shooting this without a magic rack. Definitely hard to find that right spot. You got to take your time.
Yeah, that table was not racking easy with the regular rack.
And it looks like Bob's got a pretty good spread here. Except for that 3 ball, I really would like to take solids. And the 3
well, the 6 ball, the 6 ball gets you to the 3 up table. So the 3's not bad.
I think that's exactly what I do.
That 8 ball does go to that bottom left corner. Goes right between those stripes, I'm pretty sure.
The 5 in the way of the 3?
See, the 8 goes in the corner barely. No, the 3 goes by the 5. The 5 is not in the way of the 3.
I kind of like just taking the 2, 2, 7, 1, 6, 3, 5, 4. That 8 ball looks like it passes. It's got a pocket over there between the 15 and 11. I don't think most people see the 7. I guess that 7 could be a key ball too. You still got a smaller side of the table to get to, but I just feel like you got some good back and forth right there. You could start at the other end too, but I like having those balls as backups just in case you get out of line. You can get to a nice open area of the table and leave yourself something. Where are you starting?
I'm starting to think I like stripes. Start with this 14 draw into that 7 just to nudge that 7 out, open up the 8 a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other stripes are all open up pretty nice.
He's definitely going the other way.
You know, the more I was thinking about it, the more I was liking stripes. You know, I started out liking solids, but then I was thinking, I think I like stripes, especially start with the 14 and draw into that 7 to move that 7 away from the 8.
It's in great shape here, though. He just stops off this 2 ball and, I mean, takes the 7 in that side. Oh, yeah, that little bit of slip can mean so much. At this, oh, yeah, I guess he's still got the 1, and he's just going to pop back out and around for the 7. Yep, and all of a sudden you're like, how are you going to get to that 6 ball? Guess he can carry down off the 3.
Well, he can cut the 7 in the side, come around the 3, down for the 6. Just 7 to the side, a little bit of left English.
Does he have the room to do that? It's hard to tell. Oh, shoot. Yep, and missed the ball. And there again, you feel like crammed in those little areas. I feel that pain so much. You're tight and you tighten up a little bit and you just try and whip that ball over there and you end up missing the ball because of it.
I'm not sure what he was playing position on by hitting at that speed.
I'm not either. I don't know what he was planning on doing with the 3.
I mean, the cue ball
the 3 even
the
past
cue
the
ball was
14?
going. Well, the cue ball was going. Just hit that ball, hit that same shot just harder, and the cue ball was going on the exact line to come down for the 6.
He had a thinner window with a 14, though. It looked like he was maybe trying to swerve the ball around a little bit and then throw it.
It's possible that was. It's possible he didn't have enough room to make that ball in the side, and he was trying to spin it, like you say. That's possible.
Right. He's behind the back, Benjie, is what he is.
Behind the back, Benjie.
His skill levels are growing by the moment. Nice shot. Oh, man, gets through that window.
All right, he's on this 9 ball.
I wanted him to take the 14 here and get it out of the way, but I don't really like going forward and bumping this 8 ball.
And now's not the
leave yourself
time.
back. Yeah. Well, now he can take the 9 in the other corner. Or he can reassess and go down to the 13, 10, 9.
Yeah, you got to go with the 13 now.
He looks like he's going out and around for it.
But, man, going from the 9 to the, what was that, the 10?
That's how you get in trouble right there.
9 to the 10 is
He got away with
tough.
that. Yeah, you got to hit this with a bunch of high inside to avoid. I mean,
he shoots he shoots so fast. I mean, he's already 3 shots past where I'm. I'm still
exactly.
I'm still thinking about it, and he's 4 shots ahead already.
I can't believe he missed that 6, but I mean, he had to hit it hard enough to miss the 6 that now he's at the other end of the table.
Like I'm still thinking, I'm still contemplating, I'm studying, and he's already 4 shots ahead.
It's pretty wild, but he's drilling these shots.
I can't keep up with him.
Hard to argue with that. What a shot. Man, beautiful cut up the rail.
He's a shoot from the hip kind of guy.
Yes, he is. Wow. Confidence growing by the moment. Benjie with a nice out there.
A little bit of extra body English there to see that ball to the hole.
He does. He whips it in there. Benjie's got moves.
He's like, and take that.
Snap. All right, Bob coming to the table. Benjie seeing the end in sight. So Ray Cunningham coming by to say hi. How you doing, Ray? This guy's all putting a whole bunch of work in. I think a lot of people don't recognize how much effort it takes to put one of these tournaments on this size. And there's a lot of people that sure work real hard for us. Definitely very grateful to Western BCA and the Bad Boys and all of that. They've allowed this tournament to grow into what it is, which is the largest regional tournament in America.
Yeah, it is awesome here. It is tons of fun. Not just here playing pool, but just come down to Lincoln City to the Oregon coast. It's such a beautiful vacation spot. Enjoy your time outdoors, indoors.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome here.
Come see all your pool playing friends.
I talked to several people who were like, I only know them from pool, and they said they're coming back, and they're not even playing in the tournament. They've left the state, and they're coming back, and they're like, yeah, didn't even take the cues out of the closet.
Yeah, kind of like us. You know, we came here from Michigan just to hang out with you guys.
Well, I'm sure Someday I'll be there, but that day is long off for me, I think.
All right, so Bob has made a ball on the break.
He's made a ball, and he's got some opportunity here, but eek. That central corridor is experiencing traffic. Yeah, it's tough to do. I think the 15 ball is your easiest lead ball here. And honestly, stripes are looking pretty good.
Yeah,
The 9 ball's no fun.
Gravity well in the center of the table there just kind of pulled all the balls into it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess everything for solids has a pocket. I like that. You got a little more work to do getting in there. And off this initial shot here, you just don't have a whole lot to work with. If you can get out for the 6 ball here, I like solids. If you can't, I don't know. And it looks like he's pushing forward and coming around for the 6. Maybe
All right,
not. Maybe up for the 7 or the 2.
Solids, that 6 might go in the side.
I think it does. I was thinking the other side of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really got to pick his way through this, through these clusters here.
And this is where playing fast can get you in a lot of trouble. I know that one from experience. I kind of like playing the 2 ball right now to get on the right side of this rack.
I'm looking at the 2 also.
What do you think? Just roll forward for the 3 ball off the 2?
Or even the 4 to the corner. 4 to the corner, you know, it's from the 2 ball to the 4 to that bottom left corner. And then that gets you right in the middle there, out in the middle of that rack.
Man, that 6. Yeah, this is just, it's so touchy in there. And he gets through, but I guess that leaves him on the 5 ball. Yeah. So he's got the 5.
Well, this is okay. You can, if you go into these balls, at least it opens up that 8 ball a little. Because that 8 balls right now is in a tough spot for solids.
You make a very good point. What do you think? Push forward from this 2, or from the 5 so you can get on the 2?
Yeah, on the 2 or even on the 4.
Gonna hit that ball. I mean, you don't want that 8 to tie up with the 3.
Oh, it got the double kiss and made it worse. Oh, no. That was unfortunate. So can he try it again with a 3 ball? Can he get angle on the 3?
I kind of like drawing off the 2 ball to get yourself another angle on the 3 ball.
That's
that's
if you
one of
draw
the chances here.
If you draw just far enough to clear the 11, do you even have enough angle on the 3? That looks like.
I think if I'm shooting this, I'm drawing back to the rail and back out.
Okay, I see.
And over rolling it and ending up somewhere where I
And
don't have a shot.
And then it frozen on top of the 4, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's got more room to work with there, though. I also think you could take the 4 now and you could carry forward and deal with the 7 ball.
Or just shoot the 4 with a little bit of draw, kind of into the 10 ball, give yourself some angle on the 3 to draw into that 8 ball.
To draw into the 8. I like that. I think that's what he's doing. I don't see him drawing the ball much. Is he just pushing through? Yeah, I think he was trying to go through to the 7, but he's left himself a good angle to break those balls out. I mean, if he can just kind of clip the inside of that 8, he's going to come right across for the 7 ball. You just got to know that side pocket is huge right there.
John wants to know, does 8 have to go clean or can it go off another ball? The 8 can go off another ball. It does not have to go in clean. But I don't know that the 8 will go in the side off the 9. I don't know if it sits okay for that. In fact, looking at this angle, it doesn't look to me like the 8 will go off the 9.
In BCA rules, we're playing call pocket. We're not playing call shot. So, I mean, if he was playing off the rail, off the 9 into the pocket, he'd just have to call the 8 in the side.
Well, some places play that the 8 has to go clean. You're not allowed to play the 8 off of a ball.
Wow. He's going to drill this 3 and pop that 8 right out of there. Good shot. Get clear. Well, he got clear, but he didn't get the 8 ball.
Yeah, he was had too much angle on the 3, was not able to draw into that 8.
And now, I mean, he's in trouble. He can go to the rail and kind of come back between the 14-10 to try and hit that window. But, I mean, he's going to have to play a pretty crafty shot here to even get on the 7 ball, let alone have a shot on the 8.
It's tough just making this 2-ball, let alone getting on this 7.
Jacked up in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
That is not fun. I don't know what choice you have, though. You can play it with inside. Oh, is he just going to play safe? He's just going to roll. So I like to play top inside on this and try and come back to leave myself kind of that same angle he had on the 3 on the 7 ball. Take one more swing at it. Drills it. Oh, and
Oh, that's unfortunate.
time to pull the jump cue. And maybe that's just for the best, you know. If you force it and miss the ball, all of a sudden it's in a great situation. Here you got a chance to win. Drill this jump shot, and I think if he makes this 8-ball, he's going to have to go side rail off the 9. I don't think he can just cut it and make it.
I don't think that 8 goes off the 9. I think that 8.
If you bank it off the 9, it does. It's not fun, but I think that's what you got to do. One rail off the side, off the 9, in the corner or in the side. What do you think? Well, we're gonna see how
I'm
he
thinking,
jumps.
yeah, these rowdy late night people, they got the lights swinging in here. I'm getting seasick.
All right. Oh man, that was close.
That was a really good effort. Yeah, I don't think that 8 goes in the side off the 9. Even going
Even banking?
even off the rail off the 9.
Because it's going the wrong way.
I think that 9's just too far this way.
Yep. Yep, I can.
I
hear
could
that.
be wrong. You know, I've been wrong probably about 100 times so far this week.
Not on air, of course. All right. Benjie, unintimidated.
Yeah, well, these are sitting perfect for Benjie. They
Yeah,
just
they
come in
are.
and clean up now.
I don't really like where the 8-ball's at. I think I'd try to bump it with that 9. I mean, it's too late now, but just for safety's sake, I'd like to do that. Do you think he's going to leave the 11 ball to whip around for the 8?
Yeah, I'm using the 11 to get to the 8.
I think you're right.
Just take care of these 3. All three of them in the side.
The make percentage on that 8-ball, though, just changes so dramatically if you're straight in versus, 30-degree angle. 30 degrees from there is no fun. There you go. Just stopping this ball. You don't want to roll too far forward. Leave yourself a good angle to get over there. Here's Mr. 400 himself, Mr. John Schmidt. He's doing some free tutorials here in Lincoln City, and he also did a fundraiser for an animal shelter. So big thanks to John Schmidt for coming out.
Oh, he
Did he end up 30 degrees? Man.
Yeah, he didn't get the spin on that he needed. Needed a little bit more right spin on that one.
I mean, he's not even thinking twice about it. He cuts the ball really well.
He's like, what good does it do to think twice about this? I already know.
That.
I know where I'm shooting it.
He just hits the back of the pocket. Benjie shoots really strong.
He does. All right.
I can see nobody beating him in this division.
Uh,
Bob's got a little something to say about that, though. Benjie taking a 4-2 lead.
puts him on the hill. All right, he's going to do the old slide the balls onto the magic rack in the rack maneuver. Maybe. Nope. He's still not going to do it.
Just corral him in there.
Does that magic rack look straight to you?
No, it really doesn't. It definitely looks tilted.
It doesn't look even. It looks
Not
pretty. It looks pretty straight. It looks pretty crooked. I was gonna say not even remotely straight, but it's remote. It is.
Well, just look at the
straight.
angle of those balls. I mean, that one ball is aimed. Yeah, one ball's aimed directly in the corner. and the 14's going directly in the corner. Huh, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the break. All right, here we go. Benjie's been struggling to make a ball, but a little tilt in there, and let's see if something ends up going. Neither one of those wing balls. Man, and no love.
Dry break.
It's a
And the balls are they didn't really open up very
no,
good.
they didn't. I was going to say it was a good spread, but man, there's
No, not really.
yeah, that's clustery with a chance of missed balls. I don't know. I'm reaching here. It's getting late here in Lincoln City. All right, what do you think you're doing here? Feels like you're starting with the
what do
the
you
five.
think what do you think you're doing? Yeah, I'm thinking, 5 ball in the side.
I think I like the stripes.
Yeah, what do you start with the 11? What are we playing next?
Let's see. I just feel like I can work my way in there. So he's leaving the 11, going to come back up for the 12 ball next. The tricky transition there is definitely to get on the 15. And maybe he's just going to draw into it now, make a little bit of contact, and then you get the 13 sitting right there.
Yeah, Bob is not the send the cue ball into the cluster and rearrange the furniture kind of guy.
The hit and hope guy.
He's the surgically maneuver through the pack kind of guy, I think.
He really is. He's played really strong too. Oh, it looks like he's going to that 13 ball first. Man, I think he's leaving himself an angle to hit that 15. Yeah, he's looking, no. Yeah, I think he's going to come right into that 15 off there. Unfortunately, he hasn't left the 13, and I think that gets him in more trouble. Maybe he's trying to just get through that 15 or 12-7 or 15-7, sorry. Breaks it out, get around, okay. And he's good on the 11 ball.
He's got the 11.
Unfortunately, I don't think that 14.
I think that made things worse.
Yeah, I mean the 15 goes in that side. I don't think the 14 goes in the corner though, does it? Does that 14 go in either corner? Oh.
It does not pass the 5.
Does it pass the 7? I don't think so.
Oh, did you say 15 or 14?
The 14 was what I was looking at. I mean, the 14 passes the 3.
It does not pass the 7. It does not pass the 5.
This is tricky. And I think he's kind of got to go into the back here. I think he has to crisp draw this 11 to throw it and hope to get in there on the 11 ball. The nice thing is, I mean, if you get in there, you have a good chance to cut the 14 back. The 15 still tricky, but I mean, that's my hit and hope into the pack mentality. And that's not the way to address this. But he's left himself very little option at this point.
Yeah, I need to phone a friend. I have no idea what to do here.
Who are you calling in this situation?
Rodney Morris.
Rodney?
Rodney Morris.
Run out Rodney?
Run
Rodney the
out
Rocket?
Rodney the Rocket. Yeah, have you seen that match with Rodney versus Scott Frost where he skunks him 9-0 in alternate break?
No. Are you kidding me? Wow. Playing 8-ball?
Playing 8-ball on bar boxes. Every time Rodney breaks, he runs out every time, and it's alternate break.
He's
that's no rail.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, he breaks and runs out every time it's his break, and then every time it's Scott's break, Scott breaks try, and then Rodney runs out. So it was 9-0 in I think 11 innings.
That's so awesome.
It was incredible.
Rodney is such a baller. He's amazing. I love watching him play pool. I just watched that Moscone Cup a long time ago, or recently that happened a long time ago. And it's just seeing him as a young guy, he was just such a firecracker. I think he overruled that ball a little bit. I think he wanted to be a little straighter on the 6. He's just fine, but just make it a little more interesting. Nudging that ball, and I don't think he really wanted to. Does the 4 ball pass the 3?
Yes.
It's going to go the 4, probably carry forward for the 2.
Oh.
Ooh.
He didn't have to cheat the pocket. It went.
It went
He had the whole pocket available. He didn't have to cheat it like that.
All right, so he's going to the 7 ball. Yeah, and then the 7 ball up to the what? I think just try to stop this ball. He's going to drift down too far to take the 7 or take the 3. Oh, don't get right on it.
Well, fortunately, he still has that 1 ball.
Ooh, man.
So good thing you left that 1 there.
I think if I'm Benjie, I'm back cutting this 3 ball. Coming up 2 rails, taking the 1 next, but we got a little window getting back on that 7.
Ball and Benjie? No, he's firing at this 1.
He's taking the 1 right away? I like ball and Benjie. He's banking it. He's going to bank that 3 ball. No, he's playing safe.
Just playing safe.
Ooh. Well, it leaves him on the rail, but I'm not sure how safe he got. So there's a cut on that 11 ball. It's a little bit deep in the pocket. It looks like there's a cut on the 9 down in the corner.
Yeah, he's done pretty good here. He's left him pretty tough.
He has. Yeah, that 8 ball's not quite as in the way as you'd like.
Yeah, he's got.
There's a shot on the 14 too. I guess this 9 ball pays out pretty good.
I don't know if he's shooting at the 9 or the 15, but either way, it's a tough shot.
Yeah. Yep, 15.
All right, good safety by Benjie.
And with Benjie on the hill, he is 4 balls away from this championship.
Nope, not the championship. This is 3rd place.
To go to the finals.
To have a chance at the championship.
Yep.
Get there.
Oh my gosh, is he going to have to go rail first?
No, he'll just shoot to 7 and try again.
I think he's going to go rail first. I totally do.
All right, where's the cue ball going, though, if you go rail first?
Gonna
bump to 7?
Oh,
he did go rail first, and...
Oh, and that's what happens when you do.
Out.
He hit the gap. He slow rolled it like you're supposed to. I think Bob's got to back cut this 11 and go right into the 14. The bad part of that is, what are you doing with the 9 ball? I mean, you want to cut the 9 right now, but it's kind of blocked. Just don't get the back half of this 12 ball. 14 ball, sorry. All right, he came out enough, so you got to back cut this 14 with a kill stroke. Or no, maybe he's coming behind the 9 ball right now. It's nice and easy. Don't hit too hard.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, shoot. Gosh darn
wow.
it. You know, that's where the 4th match of the day comes into play.
This is 1 o'clock in the morning. He's been, these guys have been playing all day long. They're exhausted.
He started at 6 o'clock. I mean, this is his 5th hour of action.
Oh, wow,
going into the biggest pressure.
And he's just going to get up here and fire it. He don't care.
Oh, no, he's just going to play safe.
Playing safe.
Boy, I do not like letting him back to the table. I can't believe he's doing that. I play safe here, for sure. I play safe off the 14 and get back behind there, or get behind the 15, or I jump this ball and sit back there. I don't know if I like that shot. We'll see. Plenty of room, though. I mean, hey. Good.
All right, looks like he's playing the safe, trying to get that cue ball in behind those balls over there.
And, it's still a tricky save. But,
and
oh, no, don't bump that ball, you
He can
jerk.
He can see some of the 7. I think he can see enough of it to make it.
I think he can, too.
I think he's got this.
Still a scary shot. It looks like he's going into the back half of that 8 ball. He can scratch from there.
Nice. You just if you draw this with bottom left, you go to the rail and back out.
Yeah, after the shot, he just backed away. I mean, maybe he likes this one more.
Wow, he really gets his whole body into that.
Yep, and drifts down a little too
All
far.
right, he's just going to back
He's
cut
back
this without
cutting it.
even thinking about it.
Ooh.
He's going to hurry up and shoot it before he thinks about
Totally.
it.
Don't let the 8 ball get scared. Just fire it in there. Wow, look at that.
Look at that, just
Don't you dare do it.
wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Benjie keeping it exciting. Wow. Holy cow. That's
All
a-
right, so that does eliminate Bob Cummings in third place. Congratulations, Bob, on your third place finish in this gold division. That was no easy feat, so congratulations.
no
All right,
kidding.
we're going to have the finals coming up just as soon as we can, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll be right back.
Great run, Bob. Making Lane County proud.
Yep.